I see you still have the ball. I saw you with it at the end of the game. Is it ever going to leave your hand?
This ball, no, yeah, it will. It will. We got to move on. You know, this is a great feeling though, just to bring something back to the UVA fans, and it's just special just to have a win like this for the UVA community.
It was no secret that you guys held an advantage inside the paint. It really seemed like one of the keys of the game was attacking them inside.
Yeah, Coach Bennett, he told us before the game that we would have an advantage inside because their players aren't that big. They do have NBA prospects on their team. They can score in many different ways, but on the defensive side, it would be the same thing for us. But it was great just to be out there and have fun. It was wonderful.
Just look back and talk about the perseverance and development throughout the year, and for you to be in a position, you're on the second team all-tournament team, and I think in double figures in every game. You know, talk about the contributions you're able to make late in the year, and especially during this run that really makes this team multi-dimensional on offense.
Yeah, I just want to help my team as much as I can, and I want to play the best defense I can. That's my goal first off for anything, because I know if we're going to win games, I got to play defense, and that's what we strive to do here at UVA, is play defense. And Coach Bennett, he trusts me, I trust him, so I'm gonna give my all for him.
You knew Duke was going to make a run. That was it. If you could have been a fan, it was a heck of a basketball game. But just talk about your ability to kind of stay with Duke, not let them get out too far in front. I think they had a 1-point lead a couple times, but then really make that mini UVA run late in the second half and pull it out.
We just rely on our defense, and when you say mini UVA run, that's our defense basically getting stops. And our stops really promote our offense. So when we get stops, it's good for our offense. And we were glad that we just stopped their run, because you know they are a team of spurts, and they can score a lot of points in a little bit of time. So our defense was held tonight.
It's probably only 15 minutes ago, but reflect on just what that celebration was like, you as a student athlete, and to be with your teammates and to go through that.
It felt great, you know, seeing my brothers down there, especially when I was cutting the net, just looking down at them and seeing the smiles on their faces, it's so wonderful. I know how much they work hard, how hard they work throughout the year, and see the sweat and tears that they put into this game, and it's just great. It pays off.
London, talk about just the overall intensity, and that was such a back and forth game out there, certainly befitting of a title game.
Yeah, the atmosphere was ridiculous. The game was ridiculous, high-level players on each side, but it was a high-power offense versus the defense. It came down to the end. We knew that we were going to go on runs, they were going to go on runs, and we outlasted them. It's a good feeling to go out there and get some revenge in the championship, but it's a great feeling.
You obviously had high aspirations coming here, but you know, to think about your freshman year and the role you've played on this team and the role you played in winning the regular season and the tournament championship, talk about what that means.
It's a huge and great feeling for me, for the team. Coach Bennett and Coach McKay, when they recruited me, said, have faith in me, come out to the East Coast and help change this program. With all the people that are in this locker room, we all have faith in each other, and we knew that was going to happen. And to be able to do this as a freshman, it's a great feeling. I got a lot more ball to play for Virginia, so I'm really excited about that, and I'm pretty sure everybody else is too.
You were asking how long it's been. I think it's actually been 38 years since Virginia won the ACC championship.
That's ridiculous. Even we haven't won a game here in a couple years too. So to be able to get some records and things like that, and accomplish things that people haven't accomplished here in a while, it's definitely great.
Duke made their runs and went out, tied it on numerous occasions, and I think went up by a point a couple times. Talk about this team's resiliency and ability just to focus on what you do and ultimately gain control of the game.
Yeah, we knew they were going to go on runs. Their offense is good. They have great players on offense. We have a good defense, but people like Jabari and Rodney Hood, they definitely going to make big-time shots. We played great defense on them. They were making huge shots, but we knew that it was going to be a run. It was a run game, and they were going to make runs. We were going to make runs. It's just how it comes down in the end. If we could play defense towards the end, we were going to get the win. That's what we did.
Joe's wide open three was kind of the big shot of the game. Talk me through that play and what your reaction was.
To him, I didn't know he was going to shoot it. When he shot it, I kind of looked, and then it went in. I felt like that was a dagger right then and there. But Joe's always making big shots. We have faith in him all. We want to ride him to the end. If we can ride anyone, it's going to be Joe. For him to hit that, it's a great way to end his last ACC game. So
hopefully this isn't your last last ACC championship celebration, but talk to me about just what the feeling was like being out there with your teammates and with the confetti and holding up the trophy. And
yeah, it's unreal. We all looked down at our trophies. Me and Malk looked at each other and we were like, dang, we did it. We won the ACC championship, and it's a huge feeling. It's a great feeling. Great for all of us to be able to look down and say that we did it. And Coach Bennett was hyped, the most hype I've ever seen him. It's so unreal. I'm speechless. It's crazy.